Welcome to the Movement PT Coffee Cast, where we sit down and talk about physical therapy, health, and whatever else comes to mind during our coffee-infused conversations. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Movement PT Coffee Cast. My name's Dalton, and I'm coming at you with another EspressoCast this week. This is one of the two types of episodes we do here at the PT Coffee Cast. The EspressoCast is usually myself or Will sitting down for a quick hitter over a cup of espresso. We're talking about a particular topic, something that came up during the week, something that's been floating around social media. We comment on it, then we have you guys listen and give us feedback to hear what you think about the topic. We also do an interview show where we sit down and we interview another healthcare professional over a cup of coffee. This can involve physiotherapists, strength coaches, physicians, psychologists, which we're working on getting someone on. So if you know a psychologist that would be appropriate for our podcast, let us know. We'd love to have them on for a cup and discuss all the important things with regards to psychology. But yeah, those are the two types of episodes. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who've been rocking with us for a while, thank you so much for the support. If you guys aren't subscribed, head over to iTunes and subscribe to the PT Coffee Cast. Leave us an honest review. It helps us get good feedback on what we do well, what we're not doing so well, and it just helps us move up the chart so we can reach more people and have more cups of coffee. If you guys want to follow us on social, you can follow us at the Movement PTs at not at gmail.com. You can follow us at the MVMTPT. Wow, you'd think I've plugged this enough. You can follow us at the MVMTPTs on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach us via email, themovementpts at gmail.com. Whew, got through it. The support would mean the world to us, guys. On this episode today, we are going to do the EspressoCast, and I just wanted to give a little update with regards to the 24 Hours of Heroes event that me and Will participated in. We're alive. We survived. Barely, but we made it. It was a great event. So for those of you who maybe haven't heard about it or didn't see us fundraising for it, 24 Hours of Heroes was an event raising money for the Wounded Warriors Canada, specifically to help servicemen and women who deal with PTSD. They were trying to get more service dogs into places like fire stations, police stations, one-on-one with veterans from the military. And this is all local to Canada, and then more specifically local to the London, Ontario area. But basically what we did is there was 24 workouts. Sorry, not 24. There was, I think, one less than that. But there was a workout every hour for the 24 hours. They were CrossFit style hero workout. For those of you who know what that is, you know they're brutal. For those of you who don't, it's usually a really high intense workout that is something that is supposed to make you suffer, for a lack of better terms. For example, if you're familiar with the workout Murph, that's a hero workout. So we're doing those styles of workouts. Will and I did 4 of them. We did a workout called Pain Train. We did a workout called Pigeon. We did a workout that was 911 I Got Your Back, which was a ruck. And then we did a firefighter workout where we were wearing firefighter gear and doing some deadlifts and burpees. If you saw some of those videos on our Instagram page when we were doing it, you can see we had a blast. I will be posting those videos and the pictures when this episode comes out. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who donated. We really appreciate it. The event was amazing. It was an amazing success from Gord and Sherry's standpoint, who we interviewed on the PT Coffee Cast before we went to the event. But there's 2 main things that I wanted to just talk about and maybe like takeaway points for myself, and something that I guess you guys can maybe think about as you go through your life. But the 2 things that really stood out to me with regards to this event, number 1 was if you have a goal or a dream of doing something, especially if it's to help other people, don't let that idea of thinking that it's impossible to get done keep you from doing it. And why I say that is Gord, if you listen to his episode, talked a little bit about the evolution of the 24 Hours of Heroes, which hasn't been going on for that long, but it originally started as him and one of his friends who did all 24 workouts over the course of 24 hours themselves, to support their brothers and sisters who had, either passed away or had suffered injuries from the military. And they completed every single workout themselves, which is insane. But it kind of grew from that to a more local event through gyms in London, Ontario. As of last year, which is when I was first introduced to it, there was, I think, 2 or 3 gyms that were supporting the event. One of them was the one that I currently work at called Movement Strength, and that's how I got introduced to it. But it went from 2 guys doing all the workouts just to honor their fallen servicemen and women to a local event raising money for Wounded Warriors Canada to an event that was large. For the money they raised, from what I've heard, the last number was over $30,000, which is amazing. And the event went from 2 local gyms to a giant facility out of a college, with multiple teams, with vendors, with sponsors, with a rig that they had purchased. Like, the legitimacy of the event had just increased tenfold from what it was before. And I know that this was something that Gord and Sherry, the ones who were very much the runners of the event, were nervous about doing. And I had the opportunity to talk to Gord throughout the event here or there, and he was just even blown away by the fact that it had grown to this point. And he was very much on the fence. He was telling me before coming into this year, if they were even going to continue to do it, because it was, a lot of work and they didn't really know. And then, little things started to happen where this venue came up, and Gord told me that it was almost too good to not go through with. And he's so happy that he did, because it obviously ended up turning out for the best. But I think what's most important out of this is if you have a dream, or you have a goal, or you have aspirations of doing something that, maybe right now in this moment seems literally impossible, don't give up on that and start to take steps. I just think that's important, because reflecting back on, where Will and I are now with regards to the podcast and our social platforms, I'm so happy that we started, and it was a big evolution, I would say, for us. We were on the fence with a lot of things, and then when we went out and did it, it's been amazing. So that's kind of number one, I think, is if you have something on your mind that you want to pursue, or that you have a dream or a goal, don't give up on it. Go for it. And then number 2 was community. It was just amazing to see the community. And I think anyone who is involved in some form of community, such as CrossFit, or a strength and conditioning gym, or a powerlifting community, or a runners club, or a biking club, or jiu-jitsu, whatever it is, the power of a good community is incredible, and it can make your life a lot better. And so why I say that is going there and just seeing all of these people come together from, different avenues, different places, come together for a cause and support was amazing. And you kind of see the power that humans have when we kind of drop, some of our differences, or our thoughts, or our perspectives, and just, work together for a common good and common goal. And it was really great to see that at this event. And it just motivates me to continue to surround myself with people like this, or continue to be part of events such as the 24 Hours of Heroes event. Because, in a time when there's a lot of shitty things going on, and, all you see on the news is negativity, to be part of something that's positive and that is impacting something that's greater than yourself can be super beneficial for your state of mind. So I'd really highly encourage you guys to go out and support a local event, whether it's volunteering, whether it's participating, whether it's raising money. Take some time and do that, because I think you'll be surprised about the power of doing that for not only yourself, but for all the other people involved. And I'm excited to continue to do that through this platform. I think me and Will enjoyed the event. We want to do more of these things, and I think it's something we're going to continue to do on a yearly basis, and hopefully we can continue to get better at marketing ourselves and marketing these events, and helping raise more money for these great causes. So stay tuned for that, guys, in the future. If you're listening to this and you know some events that would jive with Will and I and what we value, hit us up. We'd love to consider them and love to try to collaborate or partner with different events to help support other people. So that's all I got for today, guys. Just want to do a quick recap. We survived. I will be doing it again next year. It probably took me about a week to recover before I did another workout, but it was so fun. It was so worth it. Again, huge shout out to Gord, Sherry, and all the volunteers and members of that team that helped raise that money. It's amazing that they've raised over 30 grand. It's truly amazing. So I'm super excited for them. If you guys aren't following them or haven't checked them out, go check them out on Instagram. They have some highlights of the event. It tells a little bit more about it. And also you can listen to our episode with Gordon Sherry that will give you more detail about the event. Guys, thank you for supporting us as always. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the MVMTPTs. Head over to iTunes, subscribe, drop us a review. And if you took value away from any one of our episodes, share it with someone else. Bring them on the ride for the good coffee and the great conversations. All right, guys. Thank you. Peace.